I'm Ethan Wachowski here for MHS-TV News. For a long time, traffic at the Knoll has been a hot topic of conversation. I've interviewed some experienced drivers in the MHS community to get their take on the traffic.
I've been driving to the Knoll ever since the start of the new school year, since I got my license in July.
So I've been driving to school. I drove for finals last year, and then I've just started driving to school this year. So
A daily struggle for drivers has been experiencing the traffic after school when trying to leave the Knoll.
Hectic. You're gonna have to wait a few minutes after school ends if you really want a shot of just getting out of the Knoll clean. Otherwise, you're gonna have to deal with trying to cut people off, trying to cut cars off, and just kind of you have to force your way through all the traffic if you want to get anywhere.
leaving the Knoll is really a gamble because, I mean, if you want to be early in the line of traffic, you really just need to get there first. But sometimes it can just totally clear up like halfway through the rush, and then 2 minutes later it'll be backed up halfway around the circle. So
Through the year, there's been a wide variety of solutions suggested to alleviate the traffic at the Knoll.
I know the debate of letting cars park on the side of the Lynn Fells has been there for a while, and that could obviously alleviate some of the stress on the people parking in the Knoll. But then again, that could also cause issues for people trying to go like directly on the Lynn Fells and travel through it.
I think if there was a stoplight implemented right across from the exit to the Knoll, like even though that might harm other traffic, it might make it easier, a lot easier for people leaving the Knoll, because what we have to do now is just wait for somebody to actually get out of the way for us. Or if we need to take a left, that's even worse because we have to cut across 2 lanes now.
Another more recent problem with Knoll traffic is finding parking spots in the morning.
I usually like to go early just so that it's a lot easier to find the parking spots.
So for me, I usually, if I leave my house at 8, I'm only a couple minutes away. So if I get there at like 8:07, 8:08, usually there are still quite a few still open. But as the morning goes on, like even when you leave school, you can see some of the stragglers that come in later. They'll park like against the grass and like right behind people who've pulled in. So then it's just even worse actually getting out at the end of the day.
Traffic at the Knoll tends to get worse as the school year goes on, as underclassmen start to get their licenses. This is true until seniors start to go on internships in the spring. Will this be true this year? Only time will tell. I'm Ethan Wachowski here for MHS-TV News. Thank you. Now back to the desk.